These children are using movement, sound effects, and still positions to communicate their own imaginative ideas in a vivid and energetic way that we call play acting. Violent? Yes, sometimes. To a 10-year-old, drama is often violence. But they're also learning something of structure and control as they watch ideas which come to life and tell a story.
Would someone please come to the board and point out the continent of Africa?
But how does a teacher use this as part of his regular teaching program? His class is studying Africa. They use maps, books, pictures, and all the reference material available for research.
Oh, Mr. Boyd, where are all these deserts located?
They ask questions and learn about the topography, the animal life, the vegetation of the continent, and the people. They give answers and listen to the teacher in the traditional way.
We have another large area of desert through the Sudan. And at the present time, you can notice on this map a difference in the color.
But now this teacher wants to give the students a chance to find out for themselves how much they really know. To do this, he uses play acting. They may clear the room a bit to give them some space, or to use the desks and chairs to add atmosphere to the setting, or to be the setting itself. The class will have to imagine themselves in various geographical locations and use their eyes and their bodies according to the way they think they might feel.
You've seen pictures of this plain.
It's hot on the plain, but it's a special kind of heat that beats on your head and makes you shield your eyes from the glare. You're thirsty. Your feet are heavy on the earth, but you can see for miles in all directions. To turn a classroom into a setting like this, you must know and believe in what you are doing. Now we are in the jungle, with the insects buzzing and biting. Can you hear them? We're hemmed in by the closely growing trees, and we're resting along the hot trail. When the rest period is over, we get up, shoulder our packs, and move on. This is a slow kind of progress, with the sweat running down into our eyes and our shirts wet against our backs. As we hack and force our way through the undergrowth, we keep close together for safety. And always there is the heat and the insects. The class is divided into small groups, and each is to choose some aspect of life in Africa, which they are to illustrate with the dramatic frozen picture that we call a tableau. The teacher watches the groups discussing, planning, rehearsing, discarding one idea and incorporating another. After a few minutes, they will show each other what they have created with a title to clarify the idea. The Chain Gang. The Witch Doctor. The Lion Hunt. Following this, they will expand the tableau into a moving scene. Here's the Chain Gang from the Gold Coast. The lion hunters track their prey. The lion is shot, but in dying, kills the hunters. The native woman watches beside her patient till the witch doctor appears. This is a different class, working in a different way. This is an exercise in rhythm. So many beats up, and so many beats down. There's a struggle involved here. You're making tremendous efforts to get up or down. And each person has his own idea to interpret. Here is a different kind of rhythm, a slow, continuous sound that requires sustained movement to go with it.
7, 8, and move. 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now we're in small groups again. Each group will work to a certain number of beats. This one is a street mugging, a common topic, since the children rely to begin with on their TV and movie backgrounds. Nevertheless, the gestures and timing show a controlled precision. This is a willow tree caught in a storm. Girls are usually more willing to try abstract themes. Here, the woodcutters prepare to take down a tree. Sometimes these rhythm mimes, as we call them, work naturally into creative English. The children write the story of what they have done, and it may even turn out to be poetry. We're stuck. We won't get out, not now. Even the sand is talking. You won't get out, you won't get out. But we will, we will. Pull, pull, come on. We did. It's silent all through the graveyard. Then all of a sudden there's a crunch, crunch. Shh, look for the name on the stone. There it is, I found it. Oh. Swirling, swirling, round and around, wrecking, whoo, whoo. The tornado, not missing one thing in its path, but gathering everything from this to that, whoo, whoo, and off it goes. We can use a rhythm with a break in it as a background to a story. The pause helps to build the climax. Here the hunters search for their prey. And the buffalo hunt. It's a lovely day, and we're going outside to use the space there. We have a slope in the schoolyard, perfect for an attacking army. And their rescuers.
Come on.
This kind of thing the children play naturally. But here they have to be aware of each other and learn to adapt themselves to other people's ideas. Corners often give someone an idea. And bushes are useful. And sometimes even a tree. This is called wakening. If you were to walk into this room, you might well wonder what was going on. It's noisy and confusing. Are they learning anything? But look closer. This class is studying the Arctic, and the whole classroom is laid out as an Arctic world. The girls here are acting out an Eskimo village, a peaceful scene, as you can see. They had some artifacts available, and they make believe the rest. They are very precise in what they do and are having a first-hand experience of Eskimo life. While in the meantime, other groups are acting out their own dramas. Here an Eskimo on an ice floe is in trouble. This part of the room is being turned into an icebreaker. The people in the engine room are having trouble. But the men on the upper deck still carry on. We'll hear about their adventures later when the class tell each other about what went on.
Main engine, I will have to cut. Main and second valve leaking badly.
Animals, too, have their troubles, such as this seal who is spied by a polar bear. What do the children learn from all these activities? Well, why not try a class like this yourself and see what happens? No two classes are ever the same, but they're nearly always interesting. There's no question in the children's minds about what they're doing. They're learning to use ideas and to communicate them through play acting.
going to